There you go, your morning mooning. Thought it was still out when I come out. These girls look like they ate what we threw in the feeders yesterday. And yeah, the orbs almost to the top of the trees. A few critters still scattered out here. Really not sure what she's finding right there. There is a little stuff growing there though. Oh, they have eaten a little bit of stuff I cut from where the equipment is. Of course, I had good full grapples on each one. Those feeders had quite a bit in them, especially this end one. And yeah, there ain't much left in any of them. Hopefully they'll still get by till tomorrow. And Lazy Butt there, she wandered out when I got up instead of when I came out. And she waits till after I'm done feeding the back barn to show up. Only 5 heifers came in. Ty said 6 of them were in last night. So she gave them a little bit because they were in, which I've kind of been doing that if they're in at night. Poor little girl can't get a bite. Mom's on a mission. And kind of looks like the newest one in here getting a bite to eat. Ty was worried about his legs when we moved him over. Don't worry, he's got it figured out. He knows how he's supposed to stand. His navel looks a little big though. Gonna have to check into that today. Oh, not what I wanted to see. Maybe all right. Who knows? Still makes you wonder. And the new boy, the kid's in here eating. Huh? Hi, Mama. Yeah. So anyway, I gotta finish feeding, and today's gonna be a pain in my butt because that bin up there is empty, and the other one's clear over there. That's okay. I can do that for a couple of days, get stuff caught up around here, and then I'm gonna have to go get more sometime this week. And I don't always get my facts straight, so apologies for where people are vacationing and why. I got half of it right. So I told Chad in a comment this morning, I said, well, if you were a nice guy, you'd have took your in-laws with you, and then I'd have been right. I was wrong on that one. And Camel Cowboy, nah, I totally screwed that one up too. There is a difference between Sweden and Switzerland. And some people might take offense to me getting that one messed up too, but, you know, if so, sorry. Laugh it off and call it good. Never have been good with names, so I'd be glad I even figured out what they were. And thank you for all the happy birthdays. Matt called yesterday and says, hey, where do you want birthday dinner from? And it's like, yeah, I ain't worried about it. He goes, no, where do you want birthday dinner from? So they stopped at Buffalo Wild Wings and grabbed us dinner and brought it out. So I got to have my birthday dinner with my granddaughter. It was nice. Got to hold Blakely for a little bit. Her looks are already changing. And she's already starting to get that attitude, so dang girls anyway. Oh well, hopefully we'll get some hay made today once we get some things hooked up and finished up. And, you know, I say that damn near every day it seems, but that's the plan. And there's more things to do if that's the plan. And Dino's group isn't making a very quick appearance yet. Usually by now they start filtering in. I'm sure as soon as I slide the lid on that sucker, they'll come up. Anybody want a gray digger? I'll let you have him. He's been coming in here for God knows how long. They move so quick, when you see them, you ain't got a chance. Even if you had something in your hand, you won't get them. And Ty's been feeding those 3 calves with black tubs right there. She puts feeding in one, and then she stacks them, and then the top one she's got that's a little lid off. That's a lid off one of those buckets. Putting that over it with a weight on it. Little bastards come in every day and clean that top one out because you can shift the lid around. Can't get to the others, but so she finally just left him empty. Look where he came looking for food. Sucks to be him, but we don't need him in here anyway. And there's a couple. They heard it open. She's under there cussing to herself. The bottom trunnion bearings for the end here. That piece, but underneath wouldn't take grease. She tried changing fittings, tried doing shit. She wants to tell me that it's full of grease. I got my clean hands.
We don't have any like that.
We don't have any like that.
So I changed it to a different one.
So it's a different one. But by the way, that's a metric one.
No, it's not.
It's not?
The thread's not.
You just, you...
Yeah, I dug through all that we had in the standard and finally found one. I hope till I can find another one for this side, or we are fucked.
So, anyway. No, she told me she had to have metric because it wasn't in the standard. Yeah, I'll put it right there for now. We'll figure it out. Actually, that might be a 1/4 screwed into there, so you just got to change that. Maybe. But some of the, it's old enough it might be. Some of the new shit, that's its own freaking thread screwed into here, and we'll find out. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. I come over here through the mess to get to the box of metric certs. And I see that in the wrong spot. So I asked Ty what she did to my trap. Because the paddle's clear over here. And that plastic trap wasn't there. It was right in here close, but it wasn't anywhere to be found. I get to looking. Yeah, see that damp spot right there? That's where he was. Still half in the trap. Still very much alive. I didn't have to go through him across the fence because why? Well, you know, everybody's in here. So I just let him go. It didn't last long. And anyway, I don't know how far we're going to friggin' make it today. I've been getting oil pans and that shit out of here and finished topping her into this off, and she's trying to finish getting it greased. And not that I want to, but I'll probably go out there in the sun and put the tire back on the rake. She gives me the look like, what? Just because I got 3 hours worth of shit done before she gets here.
Find me one.
Find you one. I got one laying right over here on the bench. I just set it down.
Yeah, fuck that one. I thought it for 3 hours.
I guess we're going to find out if those are actually 1/28. What a mess of shit we got. What I can tell is, oh, come on, focus. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Not that you can see it, because I can't either in the screen. Those appear to be identical thread. Okay? Yeah. Same there. That one came out of this one. These are the same thread. They are not 1/28. It's interesting the way they made these. That's how it come out. It's not screwed up. It's not a broken fitting. Get one here. I really do wish that would show up better. If you look at the threads, they look kind of the same, but not quite. This is a 1/28.
Well, this one fits.
It measures 1/4 inch. That one does not.
Can you measure this one for me? Does this one fit in that other side? Perfectly.
That's just a bastard one or something.
Yeah.
this is what I wanted to try to do. Try to do it one-handed. Okay, it is zeroed. Clamp on there. Oh, come on. There we go. 245, more or less 250. That is quarter 28. Throw it away. This, I'll point you the right direction while I'm trying to look. I'm on here on an angle, so I'm not dropping into the thread. I just dropped into the thread level. There we go. That's close enough. Then I fell off of it. Maybe I can get on this one better. 231. Oops. Guess what? Yeah. You cannot get a quarter into it. Oh, and she wants to see what this one is. Well, that's a quarter inch, but she said that one actually went in.
It fit perfectly on that left side.
Anyway, this is kind of screwy, and I say it's not metric either. And I've run into that before.
Because I tried.
Long time ago.
It failed miserably.
And I think it all depends on who's making them. You know, I'm sure these are made overseas somewhere. Oh yeah, and those two I took apart, that wasn't even tight in them. I'd almost taken clear out with my fingers. But, you know, on this one that happens to be 8th pipe, which is correct. It's this one, it's not. Some of the old stuff, not all, but some, they actually were quarter 28s into these. So you could mix and match. Anyway, that's our grease issue. I'm not real sure why they wouldn't take grease, because
everything was clear.
Yeah, the ball's falling out of this one. Yeah. Maybe it fell. No, it's still in there. I can see light past it, but the ball's still in there. So it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to throw this one together and she can put it in and make sure grease goes through, and then we should be good. So we're eating lunch, and Tyler and Becky both have alerts on pulse point, which tells you kind of what emergency services are doing. There's 2 fires up there, and according to what they're supposed to be out on, there's supposed to be another one over there where we can't see. But actually, depending on where it is on that one road, it could be that black smoke, could be the one on the road.
Okay, so
I'm thinking is to our left.
We have 2 vegetation fires on McCormick Hill.
Yeah, both of them are on the same road we're on. That's what it's saying.
And
And I'll give you.
We're supposed to be having about 20 rigs.
I'll see if I can give you a little bit of. I'm having a hard time seeing my screen,
houses.
But there's a building between the trees right there. You can see way up on the hill. I think you can see it. That is across from the big red barn up there that we've got.
That one's a vehicle fire.
Which one is?
Up by our barn's a vehicle fire.
Oh, and where the smoke is up there actually looks like it's up near where Becky cleans house for some people. But hey, it's dry, and Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue lifted their frickin' burn ban 2 weeks ago now. I don't know why.
So tell me this
Makes
one. Why does
absolutely
it say
no
everyone's
sense.
clear on where we used to farm down here? But yet their smoke investigation has 20-some rigs on it.
I don't know, kid.
At Jakewith, and the Buckhaven's vehicle fire.
You can't second guess them. They ain't smart enough to figure it out.
It's almost first going for a drive.
So, and I don't see any smoke over that way, so that black smoke may actually be on Jakewith Road, but Jakewith Road goes quite a ways across the hill. It ends up way over here, so.
Get their asses up there, though, because that one's going to take off.
They got rigs coming out of Beaverton to go on this, so.
Yeah, because our fire department right here asked.
Because 1 mile away, they probably, I don't know, maybe they're blowing their nose today or something.
It was like going to the accident yesterday morning.
Yep, it's that time. Hook the pain in the ass up. I can't see the drawbar, even when I could, as soon as Becky's griping, because we put this thing in, we put it to that side of the hole more. So when I was lining up with the drawbar, I was into that pole. Just trying to remember how this goes. You'd think she'd have it figured out after all these years. First thing is get the main pin in. And of course, hitch on it, it's in the way. And I can't go anywhere because you put this thing in park sitting here and you will not get it out of park. So all I can do is sit here and hold the brakes and enjoy the air conditioning, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. Sometimes it takes an hour. That's almost gonna move. Stowing the jack, it's a pain in the ass, but at least it's out of the way. That was about 15 minutes to get the pin in. Hammer strap's on, none of it's tight yet. And the fire trailer's out because of them fires. We've been talking about getting it out. It runs, it pumps. A little over half full right now. So it'll be ready to go. Just in case. Even though that's only 300 gallons. 300 gallons right away is a lot better than waiting for that well, if they still have 1,000-gallon tanks on the engines around here. They probably got city rigs with 500-gallon tanks. So now, to back her in the shop, I'm trying to work on that sensor. I think I may have found where it might be a broken wire, but I'm not sure. I don't have a piercing lead for the multimeter, so it's kind of hard to check there, but I need to find a stick pin or something. I can get a piercing lead. Probably have them from Amazon tomorrow, but I couldn't find any local. I'm short of paying $50 for a $10 set of leads. So anyway, I gotta back up. Look who came to see me.
Like he's got a little widow seat right here, and the rest of it's like clear back here.
What do you think, Blakely? Yeah, you see about as fuzzy as its camera is at the moment. But she came to visit me again. She doesn't mind her feet rubbed, actually. But she's gonna get fussed now. There's that dirty look. There's the dirty look. It's time for Mom to have her back.
Oh, she gets fussy. Yeah, she likes that.
And look, it's in here. So I found a broken oil line up at the Knotters. So I gotta go see what I can do with that. And I think with this and this, I did not find a break in the wires. It's gonna go back in just because it needs to. But red and black have full continuity to each other, and they should not. Green, white, and black, in any combination I hook, I'll have the proper ohms, or roughly the proper ohms. The only thing red does is direct short to black. And that is not how it's supposed to work. And I looked up the parts again, and I kind of wondered, because last year, it was 4 to 6 months to get them, whether it was from the dealer or aftermarket. Yeah, guess what? Now they say discontinued. There may still be some on a shelf somewhere, but they are whatever is left is no longer in the electronic book where you can find them. So you have to physically call dealers to see if they might have one. So we're just gonna stick it back together, put it in. That's all we can do. The bad thing is the 2 screws that hold that in the other end, I don't know where they are. I can take one of those to find the right one, maybe. I was gonna ask Ty that, but she had to leave. She's already gone. She literally just left. Maury's playing a one-man show trying to get his hay done, and he needs her to help him get equipment moved. So that's what's going on there. And it is that time of day. So, and yeah, that white box there, that's got all the monitor and cord and stuff in it. And it's 92 degrees, whatever it is. That's too damn hot to sit in the cab and try to get all that in. So, put that stuff in the morning. But the rakes are ready to go. This thing will be, I got one chain to tighten that I know of. stuffer chain on the other side's loose, but the knotter chain's good. And I think she got everything greased. She was supposed to. Yep, there's fresh grease. So we're good there. Check the twine boxes. And they just finished hooking stuff up. Should be ready to go. Get that son of a bitch back in. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a great Tuesday. And hopefully everybody has a great hump day.